Well, there was a situation where you guys got into a fight with the Rams.
Yeah.
Now, this was before, this was way before the death row days?
No, we was death row.
Oh, okay.
We was death row. We all went to the Roxies, and we in the club drinking, partying, dancing. Suge come through there. He whistled. He said he whistled or something, and then it's on. So when everybody here is on, we all start mobbing out the building. So when we all come out the building, we see these guys, and all of them was at least 6 something. And here we come in front of them, and Suge said, "This one right here, woo woo woo, stretch my motherfucking car," and woo woo woo, right? So like, stretch your car. I'm sitting here, me and Zeke, like, why you didn't whoop his ass? But I guess whoever the female was, dude only did it in front of the female to impress her, and then all of them tried to like they surrounded Suge. So okay, if they surrounded him, let me go get my niggas. And now let's see. So here we are, and when Suge took off on the one that stretched the car, we all took off, and we just started beating their ass. I'm talking about we had to stand on top of cars and to like really break them down. They were so goddamn tall. We beat the shit out of them. And then everybody outside was like, "Yo, whoop their ass." Yeah, what you thought? And Sugar had these cousins, Ronald and Donald. They some solid guys. And I mean, and you just heard the punches. Woof, psh, and it was, man, we beat the shit out them dudes. I know they can't say nothing. These little motherfuckers, we whooped their ass.
Well, people would get beat up at death row all the time,
Yeah.
usually without reason.
No, you don't need a reason. It started out, that was from the beginning. You should come in there and have a bad day, and he backhanded somebody just by being in the way or walking past him. Coming that way, you can get backhand. I can't say on his side of it, some motherfuckers did some stupid shit. Motherfuckers was doing the stupidest shit and then telling him that they was doing stupid shit.
Give me an example.
Stupid shit like calling lawyers and saying, "I want this looked into, I want that." Shit that didn't have nothing to do with them. Why would you have a lawyer or want a lawyer to come up here and look into something that I'm doing? Why you sitting in my office with your feet kicked up? You know who office this is. You shouldn't be in the motherfucker. You know, well, just because you think you're an artist don't mean or give you a right to go in that motherfucker and sit in there and kick it.
Oh, so artists would get beat up.
A little bit of everybody was getting touched at death row.
Can you say which artist?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Well, I mean, I know, for example, Sam Snead got beat up.
I'm gonna say this.
Were you there when that happened?
Some guys put themselves in situations, and now I see these guys on videos on platforms like yours and saying what they're doing, leaning back and banging and just all of this fuck Suge and all of this. Now, everybody know I don't have a good feeling for Suge, and I honestly say I can't stand to watch Daz and Kurupt and all of those cats speak the way they speak on him. Well, I did hear Daz say Suge made the way for us. I respect
I don't
him.
think Kurupt said anything negative, at least not on my platform.
Well, Daz is the one.
Daz definitely said
Yeah,
some
Daz.
shit.
I was young, I was, feisty. I had fights with Suge Knight, Reggie, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And winning and slamming motherfuckers at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you were having fist fights with Suge.
All that shit, slamming his big ass. You know what I'm saying?
What were the fights over?
Money and other little shit and attitudes and,
And I always thought Kurupt was the one the most solid out of all of them anyway.
He was the rolling 60s dude.
He talked back, nigga, you ain't finna just whoop the whoop whoop. So I know Kurupt is cool. And everything I've said, and whoever asked me that, Kurupt is cool. He with it. Good. Now, Daz, fuck the Bloods, and whoop the whoop whoop. You was at that office with multiple Bloods at all times of the day. You never felt the need to tell them that. If you really felt like you on your Crip and shit, if you really doing what you doing, how you doing, I understand to a certain extent how they feel on how Suge was with them. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, some shit that need to be said. Some shit. I mean,